Hey guys, SavvyDuctTapeCrafts here! Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a duct tape accordion wallet. Before we get started, I'd like to tell you guys thank you so much for all of your support. It is just amazing, thank you to all my subscribers and all the video views and for watching. So thank you guys so much, you guys are what makes it happen, And the second thing I want to say is I am so sorry I haven't made a video in so long. I thought I needed to kind of tell you guys this, through video, but I'm so sorry that I haven't not posting videos lately. I have been really busy with school and homework and stuff. But don't worry, once we get to the summer, there's going to be more videos.
Okay, so today we're making the accordion wallet. It has a Ziploc coin pouch in the back. Let's see, and then it has an ID right there. 2 accordion sides, a Ziploc coin pouch in the middle, and let's see, 3 card pockets and 1 V pocket, and a Velcro to hold it shut. What you're going to need is an X-Acto knife, a cutting board, scissors, a metal ruler. Don't use plastic because you can cut the plastic with your X-Acto knife. You're going to also want a card to measure credit cards, Velcro, 2 Ziploc baggies, and yeah, the most important ingredient, duct tape, preferably 2 rolls.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you are going to want to take your main color and cut out 12 4-inch long pieces of tape. Okay, so I only cut out 4 just because so I can show you how to make one side of the accordion part.
Okay, so take your tape and line it up on the 3-inch line because you want it to be 3 inches tall. Line up your pattern or however you're doing it. And then cover the back so there's no sticky, and you're making 4 of these sheets.
The next thing you want to do is cut out 8 strips that are 4 inches long of the black tape. I only cut out 4, but you are going to want to cut out 8. So what you're just going to do the exact same thing as you did on your houndstooth print. So now you should have 5 sheets of duct tape. You should have 3 of your main color and 2 of your accent color type thing.
These are too long, so we're going to cut them down to 3 3/4 inches in width. So here I'm just cutting them down one at a time for precision down to 3 3/4 inches in width. Okay, so my pieces are too tall, so I need to cut them down to 3 3/4 inches in height. So we have all of our pieces, and now we're going to take one houndstooth and both of the black pieces, and we're going to cut 1/4 of an inch off the top of these because this is where the coin pouch is going to be. So now we're going to cut the Ziploc off of the Ziploc bag. So cut most of the bag off, but leave a little plastic by the Ziploc. Do it for both Ziploc bags. And then just open your Ziploc up and cut the 2 pieces apart from each other, and be sure not to cut the Ziploc. Take your Ziploc and line it up with your coin pouch part, and then just cut it both pieces to the length of your coin pouches. So take your coin pouch color for your inside coin pouch, and you're going to cut out a piece of duct tape that is the length of the top of your coin pouch, and then you're going to cut it in half. Once you've done that, you're going to take half of it and you're going to put it on one piece of the Ziploc. Make sure you put it on the plastic, but do not cover the Ziploc or else it will not zip. So cover both sides like that. Pick it up, fix your tape if you have to. And then where you see the top of the plastic on the Ziploc, line that up with the top of your coin pouch. And then just flip over the excess duct tape and then push the bottom part down if it's not already down. And then cut any extra duct tape off the sides of the Ziploc part. Now we're going to do the other side of the Ziploc. So cut out a piece of duct tape that's the length of the top of your coin pouch. cut that in half the long way. Take half of the tape and put it on top of the Ziploc part on the plastic, and take the bottom half, put it on the bottom part. Carefully lift your lovely creation up and attach it to the Ziploc on the other piece. This might take a minute, so just zip it up. And then take your other piece, line that up with the top of the plastic on the Ziploc, and fold it over onto that other piece. So now your Ziploc pieces should be attached. Now we're going to seal the pouch up. So cut a piece of tape out that's length of the bottom of the coin pouch. Cut that in half the long way. Put half of it on the bottom and then fold it over onto the other side. And then open your thing and use the other half and use it to cover the sticky in the bottom, and then fold it up again, zip it, and cut out a piece of tape that's the length of the top part. Cut that in half. Put half of it on, fold it over, and then take your other piece, put half on, fold it over. About 4 pieces of tape that are 3 inches long each. So cut those all out now, and this is your main color, and then fold them in half so there's no sticky. For all of the pieces that you've already folded over, fold them in half again so they have a like crimp fold to them. Take your duct tape, cut out 2 pieces of tape that are 3 inches long, and then you're going to cut them down in half-inch increments. So you have 4 half-inch increments of duct tape. So take your half-inch strip and put half of it on your crimp folded piece, and just make sure it's folded. As you see, the folded part always points inward, so that's just a helpful hint for when we're attaching it. So yeah, just make sure it's folded, and there's the crease there, and then you'll just attach it on on your tall piece. And then make sure to leave a little sticky in between the two so it folds over. The next piece of sticky tape and put it halfway on the crimp piece you've already put on. And of course leave half of it off. And then take your coin pouch and put your coin pouch at the very bottom, and then just fold the tape over onto your coin pouch. So now your coin pouch is attached to your accordion part. Get your next crimp piece ready and put a piece of tape halfway on, halfway off, and then attach it as you see before you, just kind of, and then make sure there's sticky in between. So just attach it like that. Take your last sticky piece and put it halfway on that that second crimp piece you just put on. Then take your last tall piece and then fold the tape from the crimp piece over. And so now you are halfway there. Oh yes. Time for the next crimp piece. And you'll take your next piece of sticky, halfway on, halfway off. And you are going to attach it to the big long piece you just attached. Make sure to leave sticky in between. And now you're taking your next sticky piece on that crimp piece, halfway on, halfway off, and then fold it and connect it to the coin pouch and fold it over like so. Okay, grab your next sticky piece and your last crimp piece, put it halfway on, halfway off, and then attach it to your coin pouch like that. Leave some sticky. Then take your last sticky piece, put it halfway on, halfway off, and attach it to your other side. So now your complete accordion part. Now we're going to make the Ziploc coin pouch on the back of your accordion wallet. So get your Ziploc and then get your tape that's that color and cut out that piece, 2 pieces that are the length of that. Cut them in half each, and then line it up if you have a pattern like that so that there's enough. And then put your Ziploc down and fold the sticky over onto the plastic part, and then take your other piece and attach it to the bottom part of your Ziploc. Cover your other Ziploc piece in duct tape on the top and the bottom, like so. and then attach it to the other piece you've already done. Cut off any extra tape, and then take the top of your plastic part and line it up with the back of the top of your accordion part, and then fold it over. So now it's attached. Cut out a piece of tape that's the height of the back of the coin pouch and cut that in half, and then put halfway on, and then fold the other part into the accordion section. And this is so that the sides of the coin pouch are secure. So just do that on both sides. And cut off any extra towards the bottom. And again, fold it into the accordion part. So cut out a piece of tape that is like the length of the bottom, and this is going to close your accordion part and also seal the back coin pouch. So just take your tape up, line it up if you need to, and then push your accordion part down like as far as you can, so you fold it over and you won't have sticky inside. So now we're going to make the flap. So cut out 4 pieces of tape that are 3 3/4 inches long and line them up on your 4-inch line on your cutting board, and then line up your pattern if you have to do that. Flip your flap over and then measure the distance. Open your coin pouch and measure the distance between the ziplock and the top, and you have to leave that much sticky at the top of your flap. So just measure that. It's usually like 1/2 inch or something, and then leave that sticky. And I actually need more tape because I'm making mine really long. So just cut out whatever tape you need to finish your flap so there's no more sticky except for where you want it at the top. So the flap is too long, so it won't fit on the accordion part, so just cut it down to 3 3/4 inches, like width, so it's the right width. And then because I was making mine to line the pattern up, I have extra tape on the bottom, so cut that off too. Now we're going to attach the flap to the accordion part, so take the sticky on the top of your flap and attach it in that space that you measured earlier, and then just fold it over. So my flap is too long, so I'm just cutting the extra off. You usually want like a 1/2 inch between the bottom of the flap and the bottom of the accordion part. Now we're going to make the card pieces, so cut out 4 strips of tape and cut them out like 3 3/4 inches or the length of your flap, and then just attach them to each other like so. Then cut out your accent color, and you're going to cut out 1. And then just cut it in half, and then this is your trim, so put a 1/4 inch of it on the top of your card slot, and then fold the extra over, and then just do that for both of them. Now we're going to make the V pocket, so cut out your accent color and cut out like 3 3/4 inches of it, and then I'm measuring right here, so cut down an inch in the middle, so an inch, and then put a dot there, and then from each corner cut to that dot, and that's going to make your V shape, as you see, and then pull that out. Cut out another piece and then use it as the back so your piece is finished. And just cut down the middle and fold the 2 side pieces over so it's like trim. So cut out a piece of duct tape that's 3 3/4 inches long and cut it in half and put half of it on each card pocket. Measure down 1/2 inch on your flap and put the first card pocket there, and then measure down 1/4 inch, put your next card pocket there, and then just fold it over. Okay, so now we're going to attach the V pocket. So cut out a piece of tape that is like the length of the top that goes to the top of your card pocket, and then cut that in half and put 1/4 inch on each side, like so. And then just cut off any extra anywhere hanging off. And then flip it over and then cut that side so that it's only 1/4 inch long, because this is going to be your trim on the back. So make sure it's 1/4 inch. Cut out a piece of tape that is the length of the bottom of your flap, and then cut that out, and then cut that in half the long way. Okay, so put 1/4 inch on the front of your flip part, and then flip it over to seal it, and then cut little indents in for your cards. Cut out an ID plastic that is 6 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Okay, so cut out a piece of duct tape that is 9 centimeters long, and then cut 4 1/4 inch strips from that.
I usually measure to like 1/8 of an inch, and that's how much that I put on the ID plastic. But you can do 1/4 of an inch if you don't want to get measurements that are so small. So fold that top part over, and then just put the other pieces on, but do not fold the 3 other pieces over like you did on the top piece. Once you have all the sides trimmed, then just place the top part that has the part folded over at the very top of the part right here, and then push down and it will stick. Okay, so now we just have to attach the Velcro. So center one of your Velcro pieces with your V-pocket, and then put the other one on top of that, fold it over, it should stick. If you don't want to cover the back with your pattern duct tape so it lines up, do that. And this is what we have. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helped.